We got it. We got it. Thank you. Haven't used OBS in a hot minute, so my mic wasn't synced. Let me start over. Hello, YouTube. Fancy seeing you here. I'm so excited to see all my friends. I took a couple weeks off of streaming, and it was good for my brain. I see Bean, I see Ali, I see Sura. Good morning, good morning, good morning, friends. I was telling you how much I appreciate you all with how patient you've been. Hello, Charlotte. How supportive you've been, how understanding you've been. I know I had some of you kind of worried, I think a couple weeks ago when I posted my sad video and then kind of unplugged for a little bit. But the reset was good for me. We're back. Today's stream caffeine is brought to you by Monster Energy Ultra Wild Passion, not a sponsor. It tastes like passion fruit. I mean, it's alright. Alright, I gotta kill my fairy fountain music here. Alright, that's significantly quieter. This is too quiet, let me know, because it feels like it's too quiet for me. I'm gonna bump it up a little bit. Okay, so real quick, we have catching up to do. But in case you haven't seen this game, you haven't heard of this game. Gamepad error. Okay. Let's fix that. So if you haven't seen this game, this essentially is somebody very talented remade A Link to the Past, which is my favorite video game of all time, my favorite Zelda game of all time, which is Zelda 3 for the Super Nintendo. I have played it on stream before in the form of randomizers, so it shouldn't be completely foreign to you guys. This is different than the randomizer. The person who made this, he completely remade the entire Link to the Past engine in Game Maker. So to be clear, I'm technically not actually playing A Link to the Past, even though it's going to look, sound, and feel almost exactly like it. And instead, this version is a roguelike. It is procedurally generated. There are a lot of like presets and stuff. Items don't really equal progression, but it's a totally different experience. I have played this a couple times. I'm not fantastic at it, but it's a lot of fun. A very different experience than playing Zelda or playing A Link to the Past rando. So if you like Zelda at all, or if you like roguelikes at all, you should enjoy this. As far as Wildfire, hello. As far as like me and what's been going on, we're picking the bunny. We're gonna pick an extra inventory slot. As far as me and what's been going on, you know, I think I just kind of got too wrapped up in things. I was really discouraged, kind of just like at a low point, right? Which happens, right? That happens to all of us. And there's no shame in that. And so I've been kind of quietly working on stuff. Oh no. Okay, something's wrong here. Why is I might have to switch controllers. Because I don't understand. I shouldn't be placing bombs when I press the A button. Hang on. Let me see if I got my other controller here. I don't expect this to fix the issue. But pressing A should not lay a bomb. Something is not right. And I don't understand why, because I was playing this on my other computer just fine. Yeah, something's just going on with the A button here. See, I can't even go back to the title. But for some reason, it's just like eating all my inputs for my A buttons. Let me try my Pro controller, much as I don't want to play with that. Alright, we're going to try this again with a different controller. Let's see. Action. Sure. Sure. That'll work. Alright. Sorry about that. Okay. Vamp, I see you. AKA the Lord of all Sweets. Okay, so in the last 2 weeks, I did some work out at the cabin. I got a wood stove out there finally. Okay, this is a good sign that the A button is no longer dropping bombs. I think we're in business. So I got the wood stove out there. My dad and I got the chimney put up. And then we got a huge, like, a blizzard here. So I'm hoping that everything is still as we left it. Which I believe it is. But we'll see. I've spent a lot of time editing. So I am about 2/3 of the way done with the Terraria video. It's taking me longer than I thought because even though I played through Terraria in its entirety and took footage of that, you know, before I actually started editing the video, I'm still finding that there's a lot of clips and, you know, just like things that I reference that I've had to get footage for. So it's been a lot of, like, going back and firing up OBS and playing something. Oh, a big chest. These are pretty rare. This will be something good. That's a glove. Momo, what's up, buddy? Great to see you. The menu with the little fairy is so cute. Yes, the original Link to the Past on the Super Nintendo did that. I actually think that's been kind of a staple of Zelda games early on. I think the early Zelda games all kind of did that. Speaking of the blizzard, my power has gone out. Not today, knock on wood. But it has gone out a few times in the last couple of days. So if all of a sudden the stream cuts out, that's probably what's going on. So like, you might be thinking to yourself, okay, Matt, like mentally, where are you at now? Relatively, I'm in a pretty good spot. I will not lie to you. Yesterday was difficult for those of you not in the United States. Yesterday was Thanksgiving. Ooh, do we want to buy? I kind of want a heart. Okay, we have to remember this is here. A heart would be fantastic, but I'd rather have something like a sword. So we're going to hold out in case we find another shop on this floor. If I don't find anything else, then I'll come back here. Silent Witness, hello. AKA Blue, that's new. Good to see you, friend. So yesterday was difficult, right? Because it was a holiday, and I spent it with family. It was also the 27th, which is just the hardest day of the month for me because my daughter passed away on the 27th. Alright, where's the key that I'm missing down here? So we are at 29 months since my daughter passed away. So it was a hard day, I'm not going to lie to you guys. On the way to my ex-wife's house, I stopped at Allie's grave and trudged through knee-deep snow, and I sat and cried at her headstone. And I just really miss my kid. You know, we're going into the difficult time of year as well. You know, it's winter, it's the holidays. Nice. It's my birthday on Tuesday, which I don't know what you guys are doing on Tuesday, but I might stream if you want to come to my birthday party. But it was hard. And it's so interesting how grief, like, it keeps changing, and how I see the holidays keeps changing. Because, like, the first year, it was just awful. Everything was raw. It was fresh. And, then last year, the second holiday season was really dark because nobody tells you how bad year 2 is. Like, year 2 might be worse than year 1 because then all of a sudden the reality of it sets in. That, oh, every holiday is gonna feel like this now. Like, she's gone and that's it. And then this year, you know, my third holiday season, I kind of feel numb. Why is this chest yellow? Because it has a key. I kind of just feel numb. You know, I'm definitely sad. I'm definitely angry. But I also have this kind of just weird indifference. Like, I don't care about Christmas. And that's a weird thing, too. I do gotta go this way. Tuesday is December 2nd, yes. Alright, we're gonna buy this. But all that said, guys, you know, this little 2-week hiatus from streaming was good for me. I got a lot of work done on the side. Was able to kind of regroup a little bit. I definitely did miss you guys, though. You know, this whole year streaming, you know, like hanging out with you guys has become part of my routine. And it's definitely, like, you guys are part of my support system now, I guess is how I want to put it. So I'm not 100% certain what's going on, if I'm going to do anything on my birthday, but I think I want to stream, and I think I want to play Super Mario Mon. So you wish UK had Thanksgiving, you're a big fat pig? Bro. So like because of the weather, because it was bad. Oh, there's the sword. Okay, I think the two things here that I want are the sword. Boy, I could get... Boy, now I have to decide, because I have just enough money to get the shield and the bomb bag. But I honestly think I get the Rod of Hearts. This is like my favorite item in this game. We're gonna do it. It's stupid overpowered. Anyway, so because of the weather, not a lot of people were able to come to Thanksgiving dinner, so there was a lot of food for not a lot of people. We had ham. We had what I think is the best turkey I've ever had in my life. Let's go. Rich. All the sides, stuffing and potatoes and macaroni and cheese, many desserts. Do I have a gold piece? I sure do. It's totally okay if you can't come hang out. Another glove, let's go. A tunic, let's go. This is easy mode. Like I said, I'm not 100% certain that's what I want to do on Tuesday, but I don't know. Where my headspace is right now is I don't want to just sit and mope. And if that changes and I decide I do want to mope, you know, that's fine. That's my prerogative. But right now I don't feel that way, so... No, and you're good, Bean. Like, I appreciate everybody who... Oh my god. I appreciate everybody who, you know, had concern. You guys are welcome to reach out to me. You know, if you ever just want to chat. I'm not always, like, in my DMs, so I may not see it right away. But you're always welcome to, you know, just say hi. I'm pretty agreeable to that sort of thing. Oh, I got juked. Why is this room here? Understand. It's just literally to fake me out? Yes. You know, so like that said, like, don't be offended if you send me a DM and I don't see it, don't respond right away. That is not a personal slight against you. That's just me literally not being in my DMs much. But like I said, I'm generally pretty agreeable. Hello, Erica. Where have I been? I've been right here, sitting at my computer. Alright, I gotta try these. Wasting all my bombs. I've been right here, Erica. I just haven't been streaming, dear. I took a little break. Did a little reset. And now here we are. Oh, let's see. I kind of think that I want this. Because right now I have 3 gems and kinstones already. I've got the money, so. I wouldn't say it's all because of YouTube, Erica. I think I had a lot of stuff going on that was building up. And, you know, I think the little issue that I am having, it's still an issue with YouTube, was kind of just the thing that just, like, pushed me over the edge, you know. Homemade pizza on Thanksgiving? I didn't know you were a vegetarian. Oh, that's cool, though. I love me some pizza. It'd sure be nice if I could play on the controller I want to be playing on, but... Alright, is there a switch in here? Yup. This is a weird room. So another interesting thing about this game is I haven't played it since like 1.13 or something like that, and this is now like 1.24. So there has been some changes to the game here, it seems, since I've played. Thank you. Honestly, like, the game feels easier. Oh, Happy Tree Friends? I don't know much about it. It was popular. That's pretty old. Happy Tree Friends has been around a while. I haven't watched very much of it. Okay, this is the Zora Pond. We've got our 2 gems. So these Zora Ponds, you throw 2 gems in, and Zora comes, and we're gonna get something. I'll take that. Hi, I'm Justin, the game's creator. Nintendo put me in jail because they don't like people making games using their assets. I hid many secrets in the Rebel Village. I hope you find them all. Thanks, buddy. We are cruising through this chat. I know it's annoying, but we kind of have to check every pot. Because we need money. Yeah, that's been the big thing, Allie, is working at the cabin and working on my Terraria video. Those have been the two big things. There's been a lot of little stuff. Like the screen on my laptop broke, for example. And so I had to replace that. We got a lot of weather here. So like I had to plow the driveway yesterday. This fight is so much easier with a bow, which is the intended way to do it in the vanilla game as well. Let's go, one boss down. Or as Andy Lasso would say, boss defeated. Been doing a lot with your band, Righteous. Yeah, what have you guys been up to? Enough about me. Tell me about you. How is your life faring? Our fall winter was on the warmer side too, Allie. But now winter's here for real. We got like a foot of snow yesterday. You know, I lived in North Carolina for 4 years. There is a lot that I do miss about living there. Oh, look at all these bombs. I believe I maxed out on bombs. Oh, I don't care about that stuff. Winter's been good so far. I'm happy to hear that, buddy. I think I have a green piece, don't I? I sure do. Koi, my brother from another mother. What's up, buddy? Have you seen this game before? This music is all from the original Link to the Past so far. This music specifically is from Light World Dungeons. Another green kinstone. I don't have any more, right? No. Haven't seen this actually. Is it good? Hope you're doing okay. I'm doing okay, buddy. Thank you for the concern. Love you lots. This is good if you like Link to the Past. This is good if you like roguelikes. So again, just like for context, basically a guy took Link to the Past and remade it in Game Maker. So this is not like actually A Link to the Past, like it's not the same engine. But you wouldn't really know that looking at it because it really looks, sounds, and feels a lot like Zelda 3. And then instead of just like the regular Zelda experience, again, it's a roguelike, so you can see we're going down further and further. It is getting progressively more difficult. Not like Stalfos. But the treasures get better too. Okay. I think we buy red mail. So yeah, I've played this a little bit. I've had a lot of fun doing it. I would not choose this over playing like A Link to the Past rando. I kind of want to have this compass. So I'm going to drop that for now. Yeah, I wouldn't choose this over A Link to the Past randomizer. I don't care about these. But this is a lot of fun. It's something different. Something I figure most of you probably haven't seen. This has been out for, like, I think a year now, but it's been reworked a lot. I don't care about that stuff either. Where's all the good stuff? Go. Okay. Oh, there's so many things for sale. I think I'm gonna buy the lamp. I like being able to see better. Halloween was super fun. Went to a heavy deathcore gig. Righteous. Wait, the coolest thing happened in early November. Had a super cool visiting writer come to your college campus. That's so awesome. I'm so happy for you. Who was the author? Dispatch is your game of the year? I might have to research further. Game of the year. That's pretty prestigious. Ooh. Oh, I didn't see him pop out. This is a weird floor. Just a lot of these little square rooms. I've never seen this. This has to be something added to this newer version of the game, because I've never seen this. This is so cool. This music is from Turtles in Time, which if you guys haven't played Turtles in Time, it might be like the best arcade beat 'em up on the Super Nintendo. It's so good. This is so cool. Cowabunga, dude, where did you come from? This is my new mutagen phase disruptor. It aligns our cells to fix any crossover phase issues when traveling to Dimension X. Still has a few kinks, but it's looking promising. Right on, Don. Oh, beep! I can't get past this level in Double Dragon. Damn, Raph. Oh, and I can take the pizza? Alright, we're leaving the compass behind. That's pretty good. This is crazy good. This is so cool. Like, there's a couple other little winks to other video games in this, but I've never seen this before. I mean, this is like full-blown, this guy must love Ninja Turtles, because this is so cool. It's like Invincible, superhero cinematic story. Your main character is a dispatcher that sends superheroes out. Oh, Aaron Paul? If Aaron Paul's in it, then it's gotta be good. That was so cool. Drinking a bunch of squashka? Should I know what squashka is? Is this a British thing? A 91 is outstanding, Charlotte. Good job. Surely this is a secret, right? Surely I didn't just waste a bomb. Oh, let's go. Big money. Cranky Ray, what's up, dude? Thank you, it's good to be back. The berries will try to zap you. Whoa, 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 wait, seriously? Moist Critical is in it? Like he's a voice actor? When did this happen? I used to like seriously dislike Charlie, but he's growing on me. Okay, part of me thinks one of these chests would be a bad. Hang on. Can I do this? I can. I almost forgot. So November's almost over, guys. And I haven't gifted any memberships because I haven't been streaming, so I'm gonna give some subs real quick. We're gonna throw 10 out there. I'm sure all of you have by now went into your YouTube settings to make sure that you can receive gift memberships. You should get a pop-up now if you don't, though. I noticed this in another stream the other day. If somebody gifts memberships and your settings are changed so that you yourself cannot receive a gift membership, you should get a pop-up from YouTube saying, hey, you should enable receiving gift memberships. So, all right, here goes 10. Good luck, everybody. All right, the first pack. Bean got one. Rufio got one. We got Relish Girl, Noctunes, and Shoezard. Right on. Congrats, everybody. Rufio, if you ever see this, You finally did it, buddy. I'm so proud of you. All right. 5 more. We got Honeydew, Lasoy, Digital Shampoo, Frostbitten Skin, and Kublai Tankubi. It's quite a handle. Congrats everybody. Thank you for the love and support. Enjoy the memberships. Alright. So one thing we haven't seen yet, that you guys haven't seen, is that sometimes chests have curses in them. Sometimes curses aren't so bad. Sometimes they're very bad. And whenever you get cursed, you have to meet certain conditions to lift the curse. So sometimes it's kill a certain number of enemies. Sometimes it's open a treasure chest or buy an item from a vendor. There's all these different conditions that you could possibly have to satisfy to lift the curse. Finding 4 chests in a room like this leads me to believe that one of these is probably cursed. I'm going to open them all, because you have to open them all, because maybe one of them isn't. But I'm curious if you guys want to predict which one you think may have a curse in it. Throw your numbers out in chat, 1, 2, 3, or 4. Koi Josh is doing pretty well. He is on Thanksgiving break now, from school. So we've had some good quality time this week. We did a little project. He helped me replace the screen on my laptop. Anything like techie like that, he's usually pretty into. We spent the day together yesterday for Thanksgiving. And I call her my sister, but she's technically my stepsister, my mom's husband's daughter. She's my sister. But her and her husband are out of town hunting this week. They're out of state. And they have a kitten. And so the kitten is staying here. I've been cat sitting. I'll show you guys this kitten sometime on stream. She is so freaking cute. She's like a calico patterned Maine Coon. In fact, let's just do it right now. I'm kind of not in the game anyway, so. An SW throwing in the pool as well, gifting a membership, and it looks like Kiwi got one. SW, you OG, thank you so much for the support. Appreciate you, buddy. Good to see you. Kiwi, if you happen to be in the stream, make sure that you give SW a big old thank you. Appreciate the generosity. Yes, let's find small kitty. Hang on. You guys ready for this? First, just hear the purr. I don't know if you can hear it. Look at this baby. I would die for this animal. Such a little love bug. Very fluffy. Very stinky. She's just a little sweet pea. Like she's a kitten, so she always wants to play. But she's always purring. even if you're around her, you don't have to even be like holding her or petting her. If she's just around people, and she's purring. But she's been my little buddy. And I gotta be honest, I don't want to give her back to my sister. Like, it's gonna be hard to say goodbye to this freaking cat. But she is just like a good-looking kitty. Like I said, she's like a calico pattern. Fixated on something on my desk. Look at the camera. Oh, she's looking at herself. She sees herself on OBS and she's like, "Ooh, who's that little kitty?" Yeah, Bean, you got a gift sub too, buddy. I don't even know if she's 3 apples tall. She might only be 2.5. But she's a little sweetheart. She doesn't have a name yet either. My sister was throwing around a couple names. I don't remember. I know Luna was one of them. Oh, little kitty Stretch. Oh, and we got that on stream. Huh? Little baby. I think she's a little grumpy because I woke her up from a nap for this. Dookie Wipe. Hello. She is pretty. You are so pretty. Oh, that's crazy that you said she looks like a cinnamon, because that is the name that I suggested. My mom saw her and I said, "Oh, Cinnamon would be a cute name." And she's like, "Oh, Cindy for short." I will tell my sister that you recommended Cinnamon as well. Alright. I'm gonna go lay her back down for a nap. But she has to sleep all day so that she can keep me awake all night trying to play. Okay, say goodbye. But the camera. Okay. Tell your dog I said hi too. Thanks for hanging out, Bean. Good to see you. And congrats again on the gift sub. Okay. I see a 4, I see a 3. Your girlfriend has a guinea pig named Cinnamon? Cute. Okay. Not a curse. Not a curse. Good for 1 free health item. No curses, let's go. Honestly, I don't want to get rid of any of these things. These are all pretty good things. But we'll remember that that's there. I almost got full magic. The kitten is meowing at my door to come back in. Whole lot of nothing in here? Elder Scrolls, that's based. I think any good pet name from a video game is clever. Need another key already? Alright, where didn't I go? We did all this, right? This was the turtles. Hi, I got a gift subscription from this random stream. Yeah, you did. Congratulations. Yeah, buddy, it finally happened. I threw 10 out there and lo and behold. No key. Purple, hello. This looks like a key. Sand Duke. Holy cow. The ghost of Christmas past. Good to see you, friend. Hope you're doing well. We're playing Dungeons of Infinity today, which is a fan-made Link to the Past roguelike. And we are like halfway-ish. So I think, if my memory serves me, oh, maybe it's not in here. Maybe it's in the next town. Alright, so aside from the Turtles in Time music that we got, this is the first music that we've heard that is not from A Link to the Past. Oh, those are good, but I don't need it. You lost your parrot today? Just so I'm clear, you're saying your parrot passed away today, Duke? Okay. If you weren't paying attention, we got a letter from a guy who was in the jail, and we're going to give it to his sick friend here. Who is going to, unfortunately, pass away. And I get sad every time I do this. Epsilon, hello, I am back. They call me Slim Shady. I'm back. I'm back. He died today as a bag fell on him. Oh my god, dude. I'm really sorry to hear that. He was a year and a half. That's pretty young for a parrot. Like, don't they live to be like 80 sometimes? I thought parrots were one of those birds that had quite a bit of longevity. Alright, let's go. So we're in the Rebel Village now. There is a little bit of a fetch quest that we're gonna do. I'm gonna go check a couple things here quickly first. There are shops in this village, so basically I want to have as much money as possible. This cat is still trying everything to get into my room. Thanks, I knew I can trust people here, that's why I came here. Well, that's good. This is Gaming with Grief, buddy. So you're certainly welcome to share your grief here. I'm so sorry that that happened. What do we always say, guys? All grief is valid, right? I was speaking about my grief earlier in the stream. You know, just like with the holiday yesterday, it was rough. Oh, thank goodness. What was his name, Duke? If you don't mind me asking. You have not eaten well today and vomited. I mean, that's a pretty normal grief thing, dude. Just try to be kind to yourself. You're not gonna die if you go a day without eating, so if not eating is what your grief demands of you today, that's okay. Obviously, don't go too long without eating. When my daughter died, I couldn't eat for 3 days. And on the 4th day, I had to really force it. And I wouldn't really recommend that. Coco. Well, we're going to do this. Everybody throw some love in chat. For Duke's late friend, Coco. Alright, the fetch quest is almost done. Oh, that uses way less magic than it used to. Almost used to use like half of your magic meter. They changed the sprite for the key. Rufio, how have you been, dude? I haven't talked to you in like 2 weeks. That's not very much money. Usually there's more money in this place. That's alright. Okay. Shopping trip. I'm interested in the sword. I'm interested in the tunic. The bow would be nice. We got a heart. We always take storage. I think I'm gonna take the heart. I don't think there's anything in this shop that I want. I've never seen this. That might be cool to have. Alright, we're gonna take the sword for sure. We're gonna take the tunic for sure. Oh, I guess I should have a shield. $411. We're gonna take the bow. And I think I'm gonna go buy that pendant. Then alright, putting hours into the castle. Righteous, brother, righteous. Put bricks on the grave. That's good. I mean, you know, there's not really any right or wrong when it comes to this sort of thing, you know? Whenever we've lost pets, you know, we usually, I guess, go through some kind of, I don't know, ritual, I guess you could say. Like with our cats who have passed away. And the dogs too, I guess. My dad usually makes, like, elaborate wooden headstone kind of things for them. But you gotta just do what's right for you. It's exactly like what our buddy Stortsy is saying. Oh, we take more storage. We're on our second row of health. Blacklisted. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Things are okay here, buddy. There's a key. Nice to find early. Just saying a quick hello, Blacklisted. If that's the case, I hope you have a good weekend too. That room was not fun. Cool. Oh, I think we checked this one. We were right to check this one. Ooh. I don't care about those too much. Chocolate cake? Hey, we found a curse! Enemies are tougher. Kill 30 enemies to remove the curse. Splendid. Well, see what we can do. Gonna head out. Got a handful of things to do today. Thanks for hanging out. Great to see you. I'll maybe probably stream on Sunday, I guess. So if you're around on Sunday, maybe I'll see you then. Alright, that's definitely... a fake crack. Crack kills. I'm not even gonna mess with him. We got snapdragons in here. Oh, don't need any of that. I'm broke as a joke anyway. Your crack kills after Domino's. Pizza Hut is the pizza that my body doesn't agree with. I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. Well, I wonder if I'm going to end up back. There's a bunch I missed up in that corner. Very interesting. Oh. I would like a glove. Oh, keep rolling, 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 rolling. I hate crabs. I hate crabs because they're just, their movement is so unpredictable. Alright, we good. Oh, I got hit anyway. Ah, go away, anti-fairies. Why is there so many of them in here? Yuck. Ooh, a star, a star. Watch this. Let's go. Let's go. Should be using my bow. Lizalfos and Ocarina of Time. They were annoying. Especially in the second dungeon with where all the lava platforms are. They jump around. So annoying. Yeah, this game has a lot of neat references to other games in it, Rufio. I've played this, but I haven't played this version of it. And so the dev made a bunch of changes. And we found a Ninja Turtles room randomly in the sewers. That was really cool. So what, I need another crystal switch? Where would that be? Oh, let's go find it. Oh, let's use this one. I wonder if I have to grab this key and then hit that switch again. I might want... Rojo. I guess we'll find out. Oh, I hate rooms with pea shooters. Oh, let's go. Aha! Yo, an upgraded bow? Spread bow? Wish I could afford that. Alright, boss number 2. Land molas are not the easiest boss for me Even though they're pretty predictable. They're not the easiest boss for me because every time I do this fight in A Link to the Past, I almost always have the fire rod or the ice rod, which makes the fight way easier. But I think we're okay. We're okay. Boss defeated. Alright, so that's number 2. We have one more boss before Aghanim. Which, if you haven't figured it out yet, then the 3 bosses that we fight as we descend down are the 3 light world bosses from A Link to the Past, so... HBK, I love this. I've seen one of the channels I sub to complete it. Sent the video to my channel. Cool. Welcome to the stream, friend. I am not fantastic at this game. I would say, realistically, there's probably a 20% chance that I beat this. And we're far enough in the run that I'm only trying once. Like, if we don't get it, then we just don't get it today. And that's okay. Those might be the worst enemy in A Link to the Past. Oh, that's not a very good ring. I still have the Rod of Hearts, which I have not used at all, so... Speaking of which... Here's the key. Colin, I was wondering if I was going to see you today. Hello, buddy. Played this game solo and a bunch of times with your brother. So when you say this game, are you talking about Dungeons of Infinity, or are you talking about just like vanilla Zelda? HBK. Colin, I'm as okay as I can be. Happy to be back on stream. I hate these frickin' things. Wasting all my arrows. Star? Oh, that was satisfying. We needed this room. So I'm not getting that pot. Want to mess with this. EBH. My Thanksgiving was okay. Spent it with family. bomb works so well on those guys. But of course there was sadness to it. You know. Oh, okay, BMOS, that's fair. Gotta be careful around mimics because I cannot block their shots. Nice. Appreciate that, Colin. Very much. Alright, it'd be nice if I could get both of these guys, but... Hey! Link to the Past is your second favorite game. First is Twilight Princess based. I love Twilight Princess. A Link to the Past is my favorite video game of all time. But Twilight Princess is definitely in my top 5 Zeldas. And I think I'm gonna play it on stream. My son got his Wii U. Worked out some issues with my gamepad. We replaced the battery. So I think I'm gonna play some Twilight Princess HD here at some point on stream. Not really sure when. Breath of the Wild is something I'd like to do on stream as well, so... Do I have a green? I have a green. Sorry if you came in late. Sleep schedule isn't doing well. I'm sorry to hear that. No worries on my end, dude. Obviously, like, I haven't streamed in a couple weeks. I didn't give you guys any notice that I was going to stream today. Honestly, I planned to stream on Wednesday, 2 days ago. But we've got a big winter storm here in Michigan, and my power was out most of the day, so it was an impossibility. I'm also not streaming at my normal time today. Usually I don't start streaming until 12 Eastern. And I started at 9 this morning, just because I have other stuff I have to go do today, so... Alright, where... Where does the game want me to go? Because I warped here. I wonder if this is just a boo-boo. Where's the door? Here? Yeah, okay. Like, there's no way the game is gonna make me use a bomb, right? Alright, these guys are... Rich? I don't have another green, do I? Nope. Alright, that's it for this floor. I also have the Wolf Link amiibo. I think I have every Twilight Princess amiibo. I think. I take that back. I think the Link amiibo, Twilight Princess Link amiibo that I have. Okay, I think technically it's not a Twilight Princess Link amiibo. I think it is a Smash 4 Link amiibo. And technically my son owns that one. I need a better sword. Feel guilty that you didn't know my name was Matt. That's totally okay, dude. The only thing I know about you is that your handle is the serial number of a Lego figure, which I think is awesome, by the way. No, that's the thing, though, is like we talk about this whole thing, right? You know, about my identity as a streamer, as a YouTube creator, and I don't really get too wrapped up in that sort of thing. When I started this project, I didn't, like, think that part through, right? I didn't think, oh, I have to come up with some kind of name for myself. Because I didn't ever think, like, this would become as big as it is. You know, it was always just the name of the project, right? And what it stood for. But then, you know, I started streaming and interacting with people. And that was the question I got the most, was... It's like, oh, what do I call you? You know, do I call you Love Yourself? Are you the Amori guy? And to me, like, just using my actual name made the most sense. Gotta hate BMOS. This room sucks. Ugh. I'm not gonna bother with him. I also like Bunny Link. That's why I chose the sprite. Oh, I have to kill this guy. Okay. Oh, let's not die. Alright, we're fine. We ate some cake, and we're good. Oh, this floor is huge. Yeah, honestly, like, all the sprites... There's only 9 sprites to choose from in this. Which is a lot more limited than the Link to the Past randomizer. But all 9 of them are good sprites. HBK, do you ever play the Link to the Past randomizer? I have done that twice on stream, I think. A lot of fun. But I actually don't need this magic, so I'm going to try and keep it here. What I would like to find is a pedestal to recharge my Rod of Hearts. but I probably will not have any luck. Alright, do I need to go up? Is this where the key door was? I didn't go up here yet. I'm rich. Your brother has, but not stream. That's still cool, though. I am a big fan. Better shield, let's go. Oh, we got Zyzax in here now. This is like the 17th bomb bag I've passed up, but I've yet to like be in a situation where I need more bombs, really. Oh, whiz robes? Wonder how many whiz robes are in here. Oops. Delicious. I would like a better sword. I'm a wizard? That's crazy. Alright, so I would like a better sword. Because I think the next sword is called the Blood Sword, and it lets you destroy, like, spike traps and stuff. Colin, yes. I do get asked that question occasionally. 4,830 is the number of days my daughter was alive in this world. I don't think this is a door, but we're going to check it. And when I created the project, I kind of knew that I needed to do something to distinguish it. Just because, like, the saying, you know, love yourself, it's not, like, uncommon. If you Google love yourself, like, I'm not the first thing that comes up. There's a lot of people who, like, talk about the importance of self-love, and I think Justin Bieber has a song called Love Yourself. And, Justin Bieber's a little bit more popular than I am. So I knew I needed to do something just so that people could find this, right? Something to set it apart. And I thought, well, a lot of times people put numbers in their handles. And that just seemed like, an appropriate number to use. So that's where 4830 comes from. Okay. We're schmoovin'. We got to the dwarf village. I don't really remember this. Okay, I know we have gems, right? Let's do 2 of these and see what we get. A boomerang. Probably won't ever use that, but that's alright. Okay. And I think there's another Zora pond over here. Yeah, this is the big one. This is why we carried this thing all the way here. I think she gives us 2, like, good items. Young traveler, you have risked your life to bring me that stone. Your wish is now granted. May these help you along your path. What you got, lady? These are like the 2 things I would have asked for. Perfect. Boomerang is great in base Zelda. Less helpful in this. Alright, let's... Oh, that's interesting. So rods used to hold 16 charges, and now apparently they only hold 12. Okay, so I know how to get over here. But we're not going to do it. Because basically... there's like this whole big maze of secret bombable walls that you have to find. And I don't remember like which walls connect to where. I would probably have to use 20 or 30 bombs to get through it. I don't have a gold kidstone, do I? No. And quite frankly, it's not even really worth it, so we're just gonna press. Okay, another rod recharge here. This is good. See, now we have the blood sword. We can just wreck traps. Which is nice. Ayo, boomerang coming in handy. Not as handy as the blood sword, but... this floor is going to be rough, I can tell. I honestly don't care about a free health item. Started this new game. Think it would be great for the channel. Kind of made you think of me. What is it? Do tell. Oh, the boomerang works on mini moldorms? It's kind of crazy. Okay, we still can't destroy fire bars. Red Kid Stone. Another key. Glad I went this way. I love a lot of the items in Zelda series. Two of your faves are Gale Boomerang and the Megaton Hammer. Yes. Hookshot is a long favorite of mine. Which includes the claw shots. I think the claw shots are really cool. I would have really liked to have seen those return in Tears of the Kingdom, but it's not the reality we live in, I suppose. So I know I can destroy pea shooters too. The blood sword is just too good. See, the boomerang doesn't even pick up rupees. It's called Constance. Metroidvania about an artist who gets so overwhelmed with the struggles of modern life that she kind of just falls into a world of artistry. Well, okay. That has intrigued me enough to write it down. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, out of paper. Keep a little pad of paper. Oh, but I cleaned my desk. I don't know what I did with it. So, Constance. Playing Sims 2 Purple, how do you like that? Am I a fool for loving Tears of the Kingdom more than Breath of the Wild? No, you are not. HBK, you're super based on all your Zelda opinions so far. No, I think objectively, Tears is the better game of the two. I think Tears essentially improved on Breath of the Wild in almost every way. The only reason that I hold Breath of the Wild in a higher regard than I do Tears of the Kingdom is that, you know, when Breath of the Wild came out, it was revolutionary, right? It totally, like, changed Zelda forever in such a profound way. And it's also a little bit sentimental to me because I played Breath with my children. And I don't know if, like, you've heard me talk about this before. I've mentioned it in videos and on stream, but the voice actress who does the voice of Zelda, her name is Patricia Somerset, is a friend of mine. I've known her, you know, I went to elementary school with her. Her and I hail from the same small town in Michigan, if you can believe that. And so when the game came out, you know, her and I, we hadn't spoken in years, but reconnected in a very meaningful way. And she's just been like a good presence in my life since then. You know, including like when my daughter passed away. And so like this version of Zelda is special to me for this whole other personal reason. You know, my thing with Tears is just, you know, we had to wait 6 years for it. And I understand a lot got added, like the Sky Islands, you know, like the entire depths. All the cave systems, which, you know, is like a staple of Zelda anyway. Exploring caves is part of every Zelda game. It's supposed to be. But the fact that it's the same engine, it's the same assets, it's the same overworld, and it took 6 years of waiting, I was disappointed by Tears, I guess is all I'm really trying to say. Is that I don't feel like that was worth waiting 6 years for. But that's just me. So many fire bars. Can't even get through that with the spikes. Not cool. Blacklisted, welcome back. What up, playa? Keep going to pick up hearts with my boomerang, and I can't. I mean, I finished Tears, and again, it's objectively better than Breath of the Wild in almost every way. We got Ganon, and we got such a good version of Ganon. I think the story of Tears of the Kingdom is better than Breath of the Wild's. I don't care for the dungeons, if you want to call them dungeons. I don't care for the companions. I feel like they just get in my way. Bad. Oh, this is a bad curse to have, too. If we find rupees, we don't get them. Collect 6 hearts to remove the curse. That is a very easy thing to do. We should have no problem removing the curse. But see, like, I can't get those rupees now. The good thing, I guess, about getting this curse this late in the game is that we don't really need much money anymore. We've got one more floor before Aghanim, and spoiler alert, when we go to fight Aghanim, we're going to lose all of our stuff. Aghanim is just... I mean, he's a dick, for lack of a better word. And he literally just takes all your items. Which is why I say there's probably only a 20% chance that I'm going to beat this game. Because I'm not good at the Aghanim fight. So it's not going to be the end of the world if we don't actually get to buy any more stuff. The only thing I really care about at this point, to be honest, is hearts. Because he cannot take your hearts. Ah. Oh, just hit an enemy. Oh, there's this freaking star. Shake my head. I was gonna say that was 6. I agree with that, Colin. Like, Tears, I don't know, it almost didn't feel like its own game, you know? The design faked you out for Ganon because you thought it was Demise. Well, that's the thing. So, you know, every, you know, reincarnation of Ganon is technically Demise, right? And I like that the demon Ganon was, like, clearly very heavily influenced by Demise's design. Like, that's really the first time they did that since Skyward Sword, where we got a version of Ganon that, like, was a nod back to Demise. Oh. We got a blue and a red. Yeah, that was the biggest thing that I wanted from Tears of the Kingdom. Bacon and eggs, dear. Was that I just wanted some regular Zelda dungeons. You know, like, what's so hard about giving us 8 dungeons with their own theme, with a dungeon item, with a boss, with a heart container, with actual Zelda dungeon puzzles, and not just like, oh, go flip a switch. Okay, okay, you know what? I'm going to... We don't care about that. We're gonna take food. And now we gotta fight Moldorm. Oh, this fight sucks. Ah. We're doing okay. One thing that does suck about this is that you can't charge your sword or spin attack. Come on, buddy. Whew. Okay, we're good. Boss defeated. Yeah, I mean, you know, the shrine things in Tears were better than the Divine Beasts, no doubt. But still, like, barely a Zelda dungeon to me. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and drink that. Okay, this is it. We're at the end. We have this last awful, terrible floor to do. And then it's Aghanim. Which, again, I'm predicting I will not beat. But we're gonna do our best. Actually, I think I should probably take a quick bathroom break. Alright, I'm gonna do that, since we're almost at the end. Quick break, BRB. Wouldn't be a live stream without a little stream snacky. There's all the Christmas chocolate out. I got a marshmallow Santa. Thanks, HBK. We'll see. I'm not optimistic. I feel like a child left to his own vices when Matt leaves. I think it's the other way around, Colin. I think that you guys are the ones who babysit me. Oh, it is snowing again. When I'm done with this, I'm gonna go outside and shovel again. Alright. I'll say. I know typically when I'm eating chocolate on stream or when we're just talking about chocolate, I always end up bashing American chocolate. Just because I've been spoiled by going overseas and having like Turkish chocolate and German chocolate, which is, it's night and day to most American chocolate. Oh no. But Russell Stover is good chocolate. Now, to be fair, for those of you not familiar with Russell Stover, there's not like a Russell Stover chocolate bars. Like if you go to the candy section at a convenience store, you'll see Kit Kat, Snickers, Twix, Butterfingers. You won't see like a Russell Stover bar. Russell Stover makes like boxes of chocolates. So it is like a more premium chocolate. But stuff like this, the Marshmallow Santas, I really like these. Laura, I knew as soon as I started eating junk food on stream, you were going to show back up. I knew it, dude. You have a friend who's German? Me too. I have a few. Our good friend Yap Momo resides in Germany, I believe. You have mixed feelings about marshmallows? Do tell, Blacklisted. All right. Oh, man. Nothing hurts a Hinox? These guys are tough. With 2 Fs. To jealously judge my sweets? I'll share. German is hard to learn, Colin. As a native English speaker anyway. My favorite German word is the word for ambulance. We're maxed out on bombs. We can check this. I don't think this is a door, but we'll check it. But yeah, you should go check out what the German word for ambulance is. It's a good one. Oh, this and a whiz robe. Krankenhaus is hospital. Ambulance is Krankenwagen. Krankenwagen? Oh, you got Toblerone? That was one of my late daughter's favorites. She loved Toblerone, and she liked the Ferrero Rochers. God. Place sucks. Ferrero Rocher is based. I'm telling you guys, my daughter was so... She was just such a cool person. She really was. If you don't watch any of my Journey with Grief videos, that's cool. I get that it's not everybody's cup of tea. But I would urge you, if you have not seen any videos in the Journey with Grief series, to at least go watch Love Letter. It's 8 minutes long. You know, I talk a great deal about my daughter in that video. A potato? But, like, Allie really just, like, was... God, look at this. She really was just such a cool person. She was so funny. So smart. So creative. Just such a sweetheart. I have so much magic, I'm never gonna need this. Spent your whole adolescence thinking Ferreros were for rich people? Same. We also, in the 90s, had this layered ice cream dessert called Viennetta. If you haven't seen Viennetta, for all you youngins, go ahead and Google Viennetta. But it's kind of like ice cream lasagna. Like a layered thing you buy in the frozen food section, and it was ice cream and chocolate. Wowie wowie. I guess we might as well buy the bomb bag too. We have so much money, and I'm not going to have many more opportunities to spend it, so... But yeah, I thought that Viennetta was like this luxury food that was so expensive and only rich people could afford. 3 hits to kill Hinox now. And I remember having it as a kid and it being good. I don't know if it... like, exceeded my expectations good. But I remember it was very tasty. Boy, they knew what they were doing when they designed the enemy layouts in these rooms, because, man... let's go down. Oh, I got sword beams? Alright. Still can't kill Beamos. Your favorite candies are Starbursts, and you low-key have a traumatic experience with it. Care to share? Cape is cool, but I don't know how much we're really going to use it. Maybe I should, because I don't really have anything else to use my magic on. If I don't get hit, I can keep sword beams. Oh, bro can throw bombs across the screen. I think Starbursts are fine. I really like the Pina Colada ones. But there are other, like, chewy candies that I think I like more than Starburst. I mean, I like taffies in general, that kind of stuff. But, like, Mambas are really good, and Haichus are really good. If you like Starburst and you've not had Haichu, you need to get yourself some Haichu. Your tooth got stuck and you kept eating it, not realizing it. It was the most disgusting thing ever. Interesting. I broke a tooth. I guess that was like the beginning of this year. I broke a tooth eating a Tootsie Roll. And it was the same thing, like, I started eating this Tootsie Roll, and my tooth broke off, and I didn't realize it. And, you know, there was, like, crunchy bits in my Tootsie Roll, and I'm like, you know, what? Dang it. I was like, what's going on here? I thought it was just, like, a piece of sugar in the Tootsie Roll, so I just, like, kept chomping down on it, not knowing it was bits of broken tooth in my mouth. It was not a good experience. I was able to get the tooth fixed. There's a happy ending to the Tootsie Roll tooth story. But it's like a Tootsie Roll of all things, really? It's not like I was eating something crunchy. It wasn't rock candy. Oh god, where do I want to go? I do like the suckers. I was actually eating the Fruities, the fruit-flavored Tootsie Rolls. I really like those. I've always liked those. Favorite candy is Manhattan Sour Worms and Lindt. I don't think I've ever had Manhattan Sour Worms. Lindt chocolate is great, though. Lindt... Lindor has... the Dubai chocolate. If you guys haven't tried the Dubai chocolate, it's good. I mean, it's a fad, but I like it. Well, again, like when I was eating it, it was just like, it was really little bits. It's not like it was a whole tooth broke off. Like, you know, maybe a quarter of my tooth broke off. And it wasn't all in one piece. And so it was just like little bits mixed in with the candy, and it took me a minute to discern. God. The crystal switch. I mean, I'll have to try them. I just don't think I've ever... Oh my god, are you joking? I don't think I've ever seen such a thing. Oh, I didn't... Oh, why am I sitting here freaking out? Level 8 sword. I can't get electrocuted by berries anymore. They are powerless. Alright, big loop. So the thing about the Dubai chocolate, I mean, it's usually just milk chocolate I don't have a key? Oh man, where's the key? Nice. Thank you. So the Dubai chocolate has, it's like a pistachio mix, like a pistachio butter kind of thing inside of it. There's the key. Oh, and a rod recharge. Let's go. Yeah, all day. Alright, we're in business. So I would say if you don't like pistachio, then you probably would not like the Dubai chocolate. Okay, I mean, we have almost 800 rupees, so... Again, we're almost at the end. We've got a quarter of this floor left, and then I'm going to lose all my stuff, so... Also, I just realized that shopkeeper is Zelda. Nice. It's a Southern African candy is why. That explains why I haven't seen it. Take it easy, Colin. Get some rest. See you when I see you, buddy. Oh, there's so many Enoxes. Ugh. Holy shops. Well, we want the heart. Why not? You like fruit candy, but chocolate or marshmallows or cake you have mixed feelings unless it's dense. Interesting. I'm not huge on cake. I mean, I like cake, but... I'm also definitely more in the fruity candy camp. I'll take fruity candy over chocolate candy almost any day. But there's a lot of good chocolate out there. Oh, we're almost there. So that's probably the way to go. Oh, that's where the key is going to be. That's where Aghanim's going to be. All right. This is it. Oh, let's see. The sprite that I'm using is Bunny Link. So this actually is a Link sprite from A Link to the Past. Basically, in A Link to the Past, if you enter the Dark World, which is like an alternate version of the real world, and you do not possess an item called the Moon Pearl, any person who enters the Dark World without possessing the Moon Pearl changes into a shape that reflects what's inside their heart. And so because Link is actually like, you know, this like very gentle person, he turns into this pink bunny who cannot fight in the vanilla game. Okay, this is Aghanim. I don't think there's anything else I can do really to prepare. I'm gonna lose all my stuff when we start this fight. I wish I had max health, because I think health is the only thing I get to keep, but everything else is gonna go bye-bye. Again, it's probably like a 1 in 5 chance that I win this fight. It is a difficult fight. I'm not very good at it, so do not expect me to come out on top. That said, chat, if you guys have any cheese for me, I'll take it right now. Now's the time. Let's see. Either way, this has been a good run. I would say I probably only get to Aghanim maybe 50% of the time. I don't know if this game got rebalanced with this update since I've played, because the game sure felt a lot easier. I felt like I got less curses. I felt like I found more money. Like just in general, the RNG felt better. And so I don't know if the dev, like if he made the game a little bit easier since its release, just to make it more accessible to people, because it was hard. Even as somebody who was experienced in A Link to the Past, this game was difficult. You've never played a Zelda game, so here's some cheddar. I can't believe how many people in my chat have never played Zelda. No judging. That's just crazy to me, though. You should play Zelda. We go. Well, well, if it isn't my old friend Link, you are foolish to have come here. I have grown more powerful since the last time you saw me. This time you don't stand a chance. Say goodbye to your precious items. Mwahaha. I never judge. Not you guys. My stuff! Now prepare to meet your demise. Where I couldn't keep my clothes? Missed. I'm bad. I hate that attack. I'm bad. We're done. That's about what I expected. Like I said, 20% chance that was gonna go the way I wanted it to. But that's okay. That's how a roguelike works. And unfortunately, That's it for this run. I'd have to start all over from the beginning. Really, I chose this game today, because one, I think it's cool. Two, I figured it would be a good game to kind of come back to because, you know, again, I haven't streamed in 2 weeks. So I wanted to do something that wasn't too serious. I wanted to do something that, like, we have 3 games ongoing still right now. Like, I still have Hollow Knight going, I still have Link's Awakening going, and we still have Pacific Drive going. And I didn't want to dip back into one of those games abruptly, you know, without, like, doing something else first, I guess, to mix it up. So I knew this would be a short playthrough. I knew it would probably be a one and done. And, you know, even if I didn't come out on top this time, you basically got to see the entire game. I got to showcase the entire game, minus the very ending. So I do think that if you guys like Zelda, if you like Link to the Past especially, if you like roguelikes in general, you know, your Binding of Isaacs and things like that, that you should give this game a try. It's free, it's fun to play, again, it's a pretty casual experience, and it is a nice way to kind of mix up, you know, if you are familiar with Zelda, it's something different. So, but yeah, that's the GGs. It is what it is. W this profitability. Okay, all I see is your handle. Who are you? Because I don't recognize your handle, and I can't see whatever your username used to be. And your PFP is like this big on my screen, so... But what up? Literally thinking about playing Isaac right now. I played Binding of Isaac last month. So the 4 Sundays in October I did Spooky Sundays, kind of like Halloween themed stuff. So we did like Luigi's Mansion and Observation Duty, and Binding of Isaac was one of the 4, and it's always a good time. Binding of Isaac is fun. Oren, yes, thank you for reminding me. Yeah, YouTube did a thing a couple months ago where they reverted everybody's stuff to your YouTube handle. So thank you for reminding me. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Okay, so that said, I think I'm going to try to sort of slip back into my old streaming schedule now. My short hiatus is done. So that said, I would expect a stream on Sunday. I don't know which of the 3 games. I guess I'll probably finish Zelda. I think we have one more stream of Link's Awakening left. So then I can just finish that one up and pick something else up, I believe. 150 days? That is a lot of progress. Just surviving 150 days is a pretty big deal. I'm at 29 months. And it is a pretty big deal. But it's good to see you, and good to see that you're still going, buddy. But that's it, chat. That's Dungeons of Infinity. Again, I want to thank everybody for letting me take my little 2 weeks off. Again, I didn't sit around idly and have been working diligently on the Terraria video. Like I said, it's about 2/3 of the way done, so I'm thinking probably next week I should have it done and out. I don't know, maybe I'll have it done by my birthday. I guess it depends on how busy my weekend ends up being. But I would say reasonably that I should have the Terraria video out sometime next week. So if you like Terraria, or you like the Gaming with Grief series, be sure to be on the lookout for that. But again, I appreciate you guys letting me take 2 weeks off, and I appreciate the very warm welcome back. It was great to see a lot of familiar faces. And, you know, thank you as always for reminding me why I still do this. So, all right, guys, that's it for today's stream. See y'all on Sunday. And in the meantime, as always, take care. And remember to love yourself. Bye, guys.